Hi guys, welcome to a video, and in today's video I just thought we'd look at the best and the not so best couples on the L Word. I've been having a bit of an L Word renaissance recently, and I've noticed that they've got some incredible couples and also couples that were just no. So I'm going to start with the best couples, and first and foremost, obviously it's T-Bet. This is my personal favourite, but also I kind of think it's undisputed that they're the OG lesbian TV couple of all time. They are iconic, their chemistry is a bop, it slaps. Jennifer Beals is gorgeous. Before T-Bet, I'd never seen anything like that anywhere else, chemistry-wise or just relationship-wise. They are the OTP, not only of my dreams, but of all time, in eternity, all couples ever. T-Bet are soulmates, they're transcendent, chef's kiss, you get the picture. There is just something special about Jennifer and Laurel together. There just is. Next we have Jenny and Marina. Now, I love this pairing. I'm well aware that Marina was quite a toxic person, but I found their relationship to be one of the most interesting on the show. They're both very intelligent and mysterious women, so seeing them come together was also mysterious and alluring, and I felt like they both had a very interesting chemistry. And I'd say next to T-Bet, this is probably my second favourite ship on the show. Next we have Shane and Carmen. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of this relationship. I just know it's a good relationship. I could see that they had fantastic chemistry on screen. Both actors really kind of just went for it. I also thought Carmen was an incredibly good fit for Shane. Like, she seemed to be good for Shane, and of course naturally that's why the writers wanted to ruin it. It's rule number one on the L Word. If two people are happy, it has to be ruined. Next we have Dana and Alice. Now, this couple was probably the most wholesome couple on the show. Dana and Alice were just wholesome, and not only were they wholesome, they were a comedic duo, so you wanted to watch their relationship happen and you wanted to watch them interact. Next we have Alice and Tasha. I like this relationship just because it was normal, and again it was wholesome and nice, and so of course that's why again the writers had to ruin it. Next we have Jenny and Nikki. Now, I didn't love this relationship as a relationship. I just thought they looked good together and they had incredible chemistry, and I know it's not the best match. I just love Jenny, so I like almost all her relationships with women because, yeah. It's not Jenny's worst relationship on the show, but I've put this ship in the best category because I enjoyed watching her and Nikki for academic purposes. Next we have Shane and Sherry Jaffe. This relationship wasn't the healthiest of relationships, but I kind of felt like Sherry was Shane's one true love, and the relationship was very interesting and intense and is definitely a significant part of the show. I kind of feel like she was the one who ruined Shane in a way as well. And lastly we have Tina and Helena. Now, I know I shouldn't be saying this because, you know, T-Bet for life, but Tina's relationship with Helena was just incredibly interesting, and it was hot, which is why it's in the list. But also we got to see a jealous Bet. I'm not sure how Tina has these gorgeous daddy type women yearning after her, but good for her. Okay, so moving on to the worst ships on the L Word, and firstly we have Bet and Jodie. I'm just not here for Bet and Jodie. Bet belongs with Tina, anything else is not acceptable. I don't mind Bet having side chicks, but Tina is her wife, and as I say, I don't mind when either of them kind of have a side chick or have an affair, because, you know, it's TV drama, but to put them in other relationships is just not acceptable. Nobody asked for it, nobody wanted it, but we got it because the L Word hates its fan base. This next pairing is Shane and Jenny. Now, I've put it in the worst category because of what the writers did to this pairing. I actually think Shane and Jenny had a lot of potential. Shane has always been there for Jenny and she's looked after her, and I think she showed Jenny a lot more compassion than other people in the friendship group, and I really think they could have had a healing, loving relationship with each other. Like, they could have been endgame, but the way that the writers went about it just made it so awkward. And, you know, the writers obviously sabotaged Jenny's character, but they also sabotaged Shane's character. I don't think it's within Shane's nature to hurt her friends the way that she did, especially Jenny. And the ship just goes in the worst pile because of the way that the writers handled it. But I actually don't think Shane and Jenny as a pairing are awful. The next ship is Dana and Tanya. Now, I say this is one of the worst ships because Tanya was kind of crazy, but essentially they were very comedic. And the whole ship was actually quite funny to watch. So I didn't hate this ship, but of course, as a pairing, it was just all kinds of no. And the final ship on the worst pile is Helena and Dylan. I just never liked Dylan. I always thought she just had this toxic vibe and energy. I didn't really care for their relationship and everything just felt a bit off to me. And I felt like the show was really trying to push Helena and Dylan and it just was not for me. And of course it kind of goes without saying that all the heterosexual ships on the show or the non-lesbian ships on the show also sucked. Nobody wants that. Nobody tunes in to a lesbian show to see Tina and Henry. Nobody wants it. It was no. Okay guys, let me know which ships you loved or hated in the L word down below in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe for instant disappointment and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.